Have you read The Expanse?
Not yet.
No?
Totally off topic, sorry.
No.
I mean, that's the first 5 minutes.
The Expanse board game is really good at capturing the 4 factions, okay? So if you want to think about a mechanic where you have factions in conflict with each other, the Expanse board game is a really good example of simple mechanics. Each faction very clearly has its capacities. It's Earth, Mars, the OPA, and the protomolecule. Okay?
Oh, I was like, what's the fourth?
Yeah, it's the protomolecule itself, right? And how they interact with each other. It's extremely simple, it's extremely elegant, right? The Captain is Dead is a collaborative, cooperative kind of game where you have to keep the ship from being destroyed by its enemies, and it's sort of determined, the scenario you play determines what the problem is, without having a captain. Okay, and you know, often these kind of games don't have captains, but this one is structured to have a captain be a desirable thing that you no longer have, right? Relatively easy to learn, fun, and you know, if you've got kids who have sort of a sci-fi kind of orientation, the theme will be right in there. You ought to play it, right? You ought to play it, if only to get a handle on these kind of cooperative collaboratives. There are things like Pandemic, or Forbidden Island, Forbidden Desert, okay, Forbidden Sky. You know, they're difficult in that order. Island, Desert, Sky. Forbidden Sky is brutal.
Oh, the same guy.
Yeah, same guy, Matt Leacock, the
And
same
apparently
designer.
it's a story, like it's a story arc
Yeah.
among the 3.
Yeah, Forbidden Island, very elegant, simple design, right? Forbidden Desert, much harder. Forbidden Sky, you have to actually create a working electrical circuit on the board that causes this spaceship to light up, which
Yeah.
then takes off
There you go.
while you're on like a weather satellite,
Like a platform in the clouds.
like a platform in the clouds, with the wind is always trying to blow you off of it.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. Yeah. But it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like The Captain is Dead is fun. Okay. So, like I said, there isn't a game that can't serve as a model. You find the game, there's something in it that's worthy. Therefore, any opportunity to play anything, you should take. Okay? So, the first one
Oh, yeah.
that is a game called Spyfall. Who's played Spyfall? Trace? Anyone else?
Yep.
Yep, Jeremy, okay. So the basic shtick of Spyfall is I know that we're on a space station, and everyone else in the room knows except AJ, whose card is Spy. Okay? This is a game about communication. I have to ask Tracy a question that generates an answer that I will know is a space station answer, but that won't give AJ enough information to guess that we're on a space station.
Like, how's the air up there?
Right.
Where
How
we're
long
at?
did it take to get there?
Yeah.
Oh, quite a long time. or
As long as it usually takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the spy the one asking the questions?
no, everyone
Everyone
asks.
is.
Everyone is,
Okay,
okay.
right. So I ask Tracy. Tracy asks Max. Max asks you. You have no
our
idea,
few
right?
answers to-
So
yeah.
if his question is
Fun,
good,
silly. Yeah.
right, you're going to say something so stupid that we're going to say, "Stop, AJ's the spy," right?
Oh, so you
Okay.
don't know
I
who's
see.
the
You,
spy.
we don't know who the spy is,
Like,
right?
can I get any impression?
Those of us who know we're the space station, we're on a space station,
Yeah.
trying to catch out the spy.
Yeah.
The spy's trying to figure out where we are, so the spy can say, "Stop,
You're on the
I'm the
station.
spy, we're on a space station."
Oh, and you choose one of the cards so you know where you're at. I get
Right,
it.
right. The
Yeah.
deck, you
And there's
basically
like
have
a
a
big
deck.
tableau
I
that
see.
shows you all the
I
choices
see.
where you could be.
Yeah. Okay, so games like this are great at building like social cohesion in groups, right? And it helps to develop good questioning techniques, okay? Because
Some people are terrible at that.
some people are terrible at asking
Yeah.
questions,
Yeah.
right? And you think about what you want your students to get better at is being able to kind of read a source, and in this case, the source is your fellow players, right? What's the right question to the right person, okay? And it's just a questioning technique. And that's ultimately all it is. It's super concrete, right? Are you being truthful or are you lying? Right? Now, with the right group, another game like this that you could play is called Secret Hitler. Okay? One person is Hitler. Some people are fascists, everyone else is liberal. Okay? You're trying to figure out who Hitler is if you're a liberal and kill him. If you're a fascist, you're trying to get enough fascist laws passed that the democracy collapses and you can make Hitler permanently chancellor. Okay? One person is the chancellor, one person is the president. Everyone is either a liberal or a fascist. One fascist is Hitler. You're trying to discern who is who. Okay?
It's like the resistance factor.
Exactly. It's like the Resistance or Avalon, right? You know, games like that, right? They're great because you can explain them in 3 minutes, and they're very exciting and they're fast. Okay, so
I think Secret Hitler can be long.
Secret Hitler can be 20, 30 minutes.
I would say 45 minutes to an hour.
Surely not. Okay, well,
Guess it depends on.
It depends how fast you win or lose, or how things are going.
Right.
And how much people are accusing each other of
well, there is
being
also that.
fascist.
Yeah,
That would get pretty bad.
yeah,
Oh, I've
Wow, there's a bunch of Spyfall mods too.
totally.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spyfall 2 plays more people.
Yeah, Spyfall 2, you can play up to
12? I know at least 10.
yeah. You end up with 2 spies in Spyfall 2. Right. They have a DC
Yeah.
DC universe. They have a
Time travel.
yeah, like a weird one, like a Rick and Morty or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that are locations tied to those. Right. So it's all fun, right? But Spyfall, super inexpensive, $20. You ought to play it.
Add to cart.
Okay.
There's also 2 rooms in a building.
Yeah, 2 rooms and a boom, right? It's similar kind of concept, right?
Or even
But-
just what good old werewolf.
Yeah.
Little werewolf,
Not
yeah,
Mafia.
same idea.
So the one with the Secret Hitler is called Spyfall?
Yeah.
No.
No, Secret
It's called
History.
Secret Hitler is called Secret Hitler.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Yeah, Spyfall is Spyfall.
They were in the same slide.
They're the same type of game.
Okay,
Yeah, they're sort
Social
of
deduction.
social deduction.
okay.
Okay.
Secret Hitler is more aggressive.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So
Spyfall's more
Spyfall-
playful.
Yeah.
Spyfall is the one we were talking about, the space station.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Right, right. And other games like that, right? You ought to have played a social deduction game or 2 in your day, right? Because as an educator, they're great for like an advisory period,
Yeah.
right? You know, Spyfall, game of Spyfall is supposed to take 8 minutes. You're supposed to set a timer.
Yep.
Okay, but you have one advisory period, you play a game of
Yep.
Spyfall, you're done. Right? And they're learning how to talk to each other, right? Figure out who's good at
helpful or overwhelming to a kid on the spectrum?
the social dynamic of it could be really challenging, but if you could support the student through the early anxiety of it, super helpful. Super helpful.
If you're playing pairs and you pair them up with somebody.
Exactly.
I think it
Yeah.
also super depends on the kid. Like, I think we've had some kids who would love that. Like, Alfred would die for that.
You've met one autistic person, you've met one autistic person.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, other yeah.
So true around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would certainly take the swing,
Yeah,
right?
that's what came to mind for me.
Yeah.
Well, because there's so much also like logic and wordplay.
Which they're
sort
good
of
at.
It, which I
Yeah,
which I
there's
think
someone
would
good at
appeal
that.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Tricky because there could be real anxiety in that first going, like not knowing quite what's going on, right?
I mean, I think that happens in all people.
But it's amplified.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Certainly, I've seen plenty of not heteronormative,
It's the
neurotypical, thank you.
And it could be both. It's both.
I just outed myself badly there, didn't I?